Hi friends, it's Dee Dee here. I wanted to give you a quick short YouTube video about 10 or 12 minutes long. I have all the source energy present. I've already called it in. We're going to do a universal clearing for everybody that watches this video. It will really open up your hips and your shoulders, your spine, your guts, all your chakras, your auric field, and will strengthen your auric field, which is kind of a little bit of a protection mechanism. And we'll chatter along the way, okay? So thank you so much for coming, and let's get to work. I'm going to be teaching this. I'm going to be teaching people on my YouTube channel how to do this for themselves and also how to receive the work by watching this video. Thanks for coming. Let's get to work. So we've been I've been instructed to use what's called a universal body. And the universal body is a representation of everybody who watches this video, what they're looking for, what our general population needs to realign our body, our physical body energetically, also our spirit energy body, and also all the bodies in between, which is mental and emotional. And then also how we are corded to and connected to others. So let's get to work, and thank you for coming. Okay, here we go. All right, so first of all, I'm hearing a thank you, thank you, thank you. We're gonna start with the universal body. Now just bear with me here. We've got a little head, right? We're gonna just do a basic body. We're not gonna worry about the body parts too much, but we are just gonna get a torso, legs, feet, and a head, okay? So let's just, there we go. All right, so this is a representation of our universal body. I'm not sure we're close enough for you guys to see it. I looked for my big marker today and I couldn't find it. Let's see if I can. Let's get to work. Okay, so here we've got some shoulders and some hips. We've got feet, and we've got the ground you stand on, okay? Let's start working and clearing. I want to give you guys a really nice understanding of how lovely it is to feel great in your body, in your physical body, also your energetic body, also your spirit, your connection to source, your connection to the earth. All that stuff has to be working together. And this is a great way to spend 10 minutes to clear and realign your own body. So we have a universal body here, and we're gonna work on the right hip. The right hip for everybody, I'm hearing, is a little bit stuck. And what we're doing, if you can give me a great big exhale, and a yes, 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 we can just keep working on the universal body's right hip, and let's open it up for everybody. We're now going across the pelvic floor on the universal body. Everybody here watching, you just need to exhale and give me a nice yes, 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 or open, open, open mantra, and relax and spread out. All right, so we're just gonna open up that pelvic floor. Pelvic floors hold a lot of ancestral memory, and then we're gonna go down through the legs really quickly. Please keep giving me a deep exhale. All right, childhood memories are often stored right there in that right right knee. We're gonna head down to that right ankle, and we're gonna get you guys nicely grounded, okay? We're gonna help you stay nicely grounded in your body. Today, with the cell phones and everybody being connected to electronics, very few people are great at being grounded in your body. If you want to make a conscious choice to be more grounded and present in your body, you need to be out in nature, you need exercise, you need to put your phones away and all electronics away, especially for about an hour, hour and a half before you fall asleep, and then try to give yourself the first hour and a half of the day before you pick up anything electronic again. You just need to give your body a break there. We're working on your left leg. The left knee is feminine energy. This is all childhood memory with feminine energy. If you have anything going on with mom from your history, this will help you release that right out of that left knee. Please keep a nice mantra of exhale and a yes, yes, yes. It helps you really release as much as possible. And then this video can be very, very, very effective and powerful for you. We're just gonna ground that left foot into the earth again too. Keep exhaling with a nice calm mantra of yes, 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 or open, open, open. Okay, so I'm being asked to move right on up to your second chakra, which we're gonna do right now. Second chakra is just above the pelvic floor here. This is your creativity, This is the way that you're able to be connected to your money, your sexuality, and anything and everything that you're creating. Again, this has a lot to do with being well grounded. I'm not sure why these, it works over here. Okay. Well, anyway, we're just going to keep going with this. So you need both your second chakra just beneath the belly button and above the pelvic floor. Just give us a nice open mantra and a good exhale, please and thank you. All right, as we're working on now, we have to integrate the energies between your second chakra and the first. So we're just going to take care of that really quickly. All right. First chakra is your pubic bone. It's your tailbone. What you need to do is understand that grounding is everything. It's the way that you can manifest on the physical plane. It's saying, hi, I'm Dee Dee Murphy. I'm here to create for myself. This is my life purpose and this is what's important to me. Anybody that wants to really make things happen on the physical plane, you need to be very consciously aware of how your energy is flowing through your pelvic floor, through your pubic bone, and through your hips, down through the legs and into the earth. You need to be aware of the ground beneath you. This is how you're able to fulfill your life's purpose. These are very, very important energetic clearings and realignments. Let's just make sure that the second and first chakra are communicating with each other and giving each other the energy they're looking for. We need a nice big yes, yes, yes mantra from you. And now we're going to move all that second chakra energy down in with the first chakra energy, so it's all nicely tied in. Everybody who's watching this video ought to be exhaling with a nice, relaxed yes, yes, yes. What we just did for you was ground you really nicely. We're just going to do some energetic frequency work along the spine. I'm just going to see if the black will work. The spine always needs a raise in frequency. It's kind of like, the spine holds between the vertebrae a lot of story. A lot of story from your ancestry, a lot of story from your childhood. We just want to raise frequency up and down the spine, and then we're going to move it and connect it with the universal energy. This is universal intelligence. This is our ability to just kind of have that beautiful knowing. Like you just know where to be when. You have that wonderful synchronicity. Your energy systems that are able to come out the crown and go up into universal intelligence. This is how lawyers become beautiful lawyers, because they're opening up to the very best knowledge for them to work their craft. Same with doctors, same with intuitive work. Someone like me, anything that you're really interested in, when you relax the mind, even mechanics, you're able to download a lot of beautiful wisdom from all those that came before us, okay? I often see and hear Wayne Dyer. It's kind of cool. So anyway, I believe he passed away. He could have turned it around if he wanted to, but he had a bigger desire, and it was to be a true universal teacher. He was already the third most powerful spiritual teacher on the planet, and I think he was ready for more. And so being on the other side in pure positive energy, he's able to do that, which is really cool. So we just took care of your spine pretty well. I want to work on a couple other things. We've got a third eye thing going on. This is all about your intuition. It's about your ability to take what you're downloading from infinite intelligence to your physical body and understand on the physical plane where you might need to be when, who is important for you to meet. When you stop and you have any kind of an occurrence, you realize, wow, I'm talking to this person about something very important to me. What a wonderful manifestation in the synchronizing of this beautiful crown chakra of infinite intelligence along with my lifestyle and my life living plane on earth. So this is a really important chakra. This is your third eye. Let's just make sure everybody's is clear. Here's the reason why we have a lot of third eye issues and people aren't that clear. A lot of us can't tell the difference between our intuition, which is just that knowing and that connection to the higher intelligence, and our fear and anxiety. And that's why you want to do a lot of energy clearing regularly, so you can start to see through the weeds and release the fear and anxiety and be able to really know where and who and when you're supposed to be syncing up on the physical plane for your best manifestations. So let's go ahead and clear the third eye so that you can have that awareness. I need a great big yes, yes, yes mantra. Please give me a nice big exhale. Let's release that third eye. There we go. The other reason that a third eye can get kind of blanked out is a lot of us, all of us are intuitive. A lot of us are at different levels of reading our intuition and living by it, okay? And we need that nice and clear. Here's why. We are really adept at reading other people, and we know automatically what other people expect from us. And when we're all caught up in somebody else's expectations of us, we're not necessarily any longer in touch with what's going on in our lower chakra systems and what's really important to our life and our manifestation and fulfilling our life's purpose. This can get too heavy-handed a lot. And it's only because people are on their cell phones a lot these days and they're not checking in with their purpose in the morning. Every morning I spend some time writing out what I'm here doing, what's most important to me, and I do a little daydreaming in the morning and really tie myself in to what's important. That way, when I'm out and about using my third eye, I am less plugged into other people's thoughts of me and less plugged into other people's expectations of me. I can already read that, but I don't want to lose my anchor and my alignment to what's important to me. So we all, especially when you're incredibly intuitive, we really need to anchor into these lower chakras and get in touch with what's most important to us. I have been really studying this, and we have dozens of desires, thousands and millions. Pick four things that are important to you that day. Pick generally 4 things, even if it's super general, like family, health, finances, and let's say business. At least go general. And when you get really good at this, you can get very particular. And when you set this up for yourself in the morning about the things that are important to you, this will begin to start to pick out in her regular everyday circumstances what's really important and resonates with you according to that which you have decided is your life's purpose. This is a really important connection, and having a clear third eye coupled with some clarity in what your life purpose is and what's important to you helps you fill in the rest here, but we're going to go ahead and take care of it right now. We've got, I don't have yellow, but we have a solar plexus, that's where your rib cage meets right here. This is your powerhouse. This is your ability to be perfectly in sync, in action, supporting your heart's desires, okay? A solar plexus is formed when a person emancipates from their household usually. That's when a human being says, enough, it's going to be this way and this way and this way for me. I'm turning left, I'm turning right, I would like more of this, I would like this other thing to stop. It's how we learn how to draw boundaries and say yes, no, that's enough, a little more. And the solar plexus, when it's clear and it's really activated, it's beautiful synchronicity and being able to be fully in action in supporting the heart's desires. It's an incredibly powerful chakra, and when synced up properly with your heart center, your heart's desires, your life becomes more like poetry in motion. You don't have to think so much. You can just feel and move and feel and move. And it's a really easy, quick way when you sync up the heart and the solar plexus to manifest and to draw to yourself the things that are most important to you. So let's go ahead and give a nice big exhale. I'm working with the universal body. That's everybody watching this. You need a nice big yes, 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 or open, 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 and I can really clear that heart center for you and sync it up with that solar plexus. All right, it looks like there's a bump going on against the spine behind the heart. This has to do with being negative towards other people. A lot of us don't realize that when we're talking about other people in a negative way, in any way whatsoever, you're blocking your heart, you're blocking your heart's desires. It's hidden, it's behind the heart, and it's this little kind of a bump, a hitch in the system up against your spine. You're throwing someone under the bus, but what you don't realize is you're throwing yourself under the bus. Your time is valuable. We actually have 60,000 thoughts in a day. Why do you want to spend those thoughts talking about other people? It has zero to do with your energy systems, and it takes you away from paying attention to your best power and your finest creations during this lifetime. It's okay because you're eternal. You'll be back a bunch of times, so you'll have another chance. But why waste this moment, right? Why waste only the 60,000 thoughts you get in a day? Let's just release that from behind everybody's heart. I need a yes, yes, yes. And what we're doing to keep you from having your own heart clog up with this denser kind of tar-like energy, stop talking about other people in a negative way, because what you're doing is you're inviting and making yourself available to attracting that right back. So you will be talked about in the same way. So everybody think about it like throwing tar on everybody's backs. Why get involved in it? Just rise above it. Let's clear it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Let's release. All right, there we go. Beautiful. All right, that's going to totally come off. You guys got the lesson there. All right, now we need to marry this some more with that solar plexus. A lot of people had some trauma in their lives and drama, and they're a little bit addicted to it. And what happens is that solar plexus says, my way or the highway, get out. And the problem with that is now you're also not syncing up to your own heart's desires. So everybody that's had anything happen in the past that's been hurtful or dangerous, or if you got hoodwinked in any way, time to open up that solar plexus, and you can do it right here. We're going to go ahead and release the energy in the solar plexus of the universal body. When you meet with me in person, I actually do this with my hands. I actually don't draw. I just use drawings to help people see what's going on and have some understanding. So give me a nice big exhale and open up that solar plexus. And let's release the anger and resentment of things that may have happened to you that shouldn't have happened. There you go. Because it keeps you from being a nice big flow with that heart and your heart's desires. It's costing you this lifetime in being able to fully manifest your own heart's desires. Let's see if we can use red here. If that'll, there we go. Beautiful. So let's just go ahead. Give me a nice big exhale. We're integrating both the heart and the solar plexus. Yes, 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 yes. So what are we doing these circles for? We take this debris of denser energy in the body and we start to break it up. These are actually rings of light. These are really high vibrational frequencies that I'm working with, and it really takes us way out of your body, this denser energy, and actually dissipates it out into the universe and beyond. It's a fabulous way to really spark up your energy and feel fantastic. This whole exercise shouldn't take more than about 12 minutes, although I think I'm explaining a lot more than I thought I would. Please exhale. Let's open and clear that throat. Okay, this is so important. Your throat is your expression. Your throat is how you dress, how you wear your hair, how you speak. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe you like to write poetry. Maybe you like to paint. Your expression is how you go into the world and say, hi, this is who I am. It's everything, okay? And when the throats are clogged energetically in any way, that's how we end up with immune systems breaking down. And this actually has a lot to do with weight loss. This has everything to do with your adrenal glands and also your thyroid. So let's go ahead and clear everybody's throats. Just give me a nice big exhale and a yes, 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 or open, open mantra. Let's clear the throat of the universal body, which is everybody watching this video. Oh, very good. Okay, let's move it up and let's sync up the throat with the third eye. So your lovely intuition is just moving right into that throat so you can speak what you're picking up intuitively. Then you can drop it into the heart and you can say, hello, heart's desire. I'm beautifully connected to both my expression, my third eye, and then of course all the way on up to infinite intelligence. Thank you so much for showing up for this video. I hope this is helping you a lot. I know it makes my clients just super happy and very well integrated. What they do is they want to come back over and over and over again and feel this. Plus, along with this, they get all this wisdom that we talk about. I can see what's happening in your everyday life experience that's lodging in the hips and lodging in the pelvic floor. I can see what's kind of getting stuck around the heart and the heart center. And as I channel for each individual and release all of that, they feel fantastic. And people begin to learn how they're carrying their job, or how they're carrying stress in a relationship, or how they're managing maybe their dating life. and how they're carrying themselves with business. Spirit wants to talk to you about how all this is nicely wrapped up in this nice, lovely bubble of light. Everybody has a nice big aura, right? A nice big auric field. And what we want to do is take really good care of that every day. What does that mean? That means really do your best on keeping your energy systems clean, happy, bright, and in love and above energy. All right, what does that mean? Get your list of gratitude going every day. Take a walk outside and appreciate the earth that you've been blessed with. Give a list of gratitude for your beautiful body, for your lovely family, your pets, your relationships, your business. Really start surrounding yourself with a lot of appreciation. When you speak that and think that, you're strengthening this bubble of light. You're strengthening your energy field in a way that cannot be penetrated very easily. If you shore yourself up with appreciation, love, anything with love and above energy, okay? That's, I love this, I appreciate this, I adore this. You're strengthening your auric field. So let's say you go out and you get in your car and you're driving to work and somebody flips you off. That doesn't hit, it doesn't hurt so much. You also most likely won't even attract that as you strengthen your auric field. And when we talk about business, it's really important, especially because this is the outer parameter of your body, your being, and your spirit. Okay, what does this mean? Everybody out in the world who you do business with, who you have friends with, who you socialize with, is going to be dealing with this lovely auric field of yours. So make it beautiful, make it bright, make it nice and strong, okay? This is really important. This has everything to do with what you attract from the world, how friendly the world is going to be to you, how generous the world will be to you. And that's when I want to talk about this business stuff. Generosity will bring you back a lot of generosity. I know that wasn't proper English. But when you treat the world with a lot of appreciation and generosity, you are uplifting others. And what you will attract back is a tremendous amount of upliftment. You could use another word for this if you want to. We can call it blessing. You can get up in the morning, spend 10 minutes just blessing the world, bless your beautiful pillow and your soft bed. Bless all that you have in your environment. Bless all the people in your neighborhood. When you do this, you're really strengthening, okay, a protective shield that keeps you safe and happy and healthy. It has everything to do with keeping yourself safe and happy and healthy. This is real. The law of attraction is the most powerful law in the universe. And when you get up in the morning and you learn how to just quickly give yourself some time to wash out these chakras, and especially each hip, hips have a lot of ancestry stuck in them, pelvic floor and hips, okay, going down into the earth. Pay attention to what's important to you, okay? Pay attention to what your purpose is in this life. Pay attention to 3 or 4 things that you're manifesting right now and check in with those things, okay? Allow the energy field then to work its way up through your second chakra, which is above the pelvic floor, and then your solar plexus, your heart center, your throat. Tie it on up to clearing that third eye. Has to be cleared all the time because we're always picking up each other's thoughts and feelings. This is a really important thing to always be clearing. And then also open it up to universal intelligence. Then you want to shore up your energy field. This is your auric field, the edges of your bubble of light that you travel in. Think of it as a car that you're walking around in. It keeps you safe, it keeps you happy, it keeps you protective, okay? Also, when you keep this really happy and positive, what happens naturally, and we don't have time for it today, what happens naturally is you drop cords with other people that are kind of negative and dysfunctional, okay? So when you keep this shored up in a lot of energy of love and appreciation and learn to train your eyes and your awareness to focus on the goodness in your life and the blessings, when you go out into the day, this stuff just doesn't really, these cords just kind of drop away because you've decided that you no longer resonate with more difficult situations. It's time, lastly, to stop judging other people and calling them negative. Everybody is learning. Everybody has contrast in their lives. Everybody has a story. Everybody's going to continue to have more stories. And no matter how big or small they are, judging people for it only takes this beautiful system of energy that you're really made up of and darkens the whole thing. So you can't expect to have beauty, clarity, and good creations going on and also put people down at the same time. It just doesn't happen. If you start doing that, all this changes to actually darker colors, and then your whole day you're just going to attract more. It's the law of attraction. It just is. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching this. I'll be sharing more of this. The angels and guides are here. They want to do a little clearing on the inside of your auric field and talk about it. So the inside of your auric field normally has a lot of debris. It's like, it looks like stuff like this. It's kind of chunky and yucky. These are your own personal thoughts. If you start, if you allow yourself to keep directing thoughts that are negative about yourself, or that are unwanted thoughts about yourself against what you want to create, you start to chunk up your auric field with kind of this yucky stuff. It's kind of like needing to wash the inside of your car. And so what you want to do in time is be gentle with yourself, catch yourself in those thoughts, stop and say, okay, I'm going to replace these thoughts with kinder thoughts about myself. We'll be talking more about that. That's a whole other aspect. Sometimes you can use a rubber band around your wrist for a couple days and just snap it good and hard every time you catch yourself berating yourself or on a train of thinking that's negative, okay? And just, if you give it a good snap on your wrist, you'll stop giving yourself negative thought very quickly, okay? It's one of the ways you can break that habit. The outside of the auric field gets gross and chunky like that when you're attracting a lot of drama, trauma, turmoil from other people. It's like driving around in a really dirty car, especially in the Midwest, you know, filled with salt, and you can draw your name on it. And so this is really important to learn to stay away from all that negativity, because it does affect your field, your energy bubble, and it affects what you attract to yourself. And the law of attraction will just bring so much more of it. So obviously, if you allow a lot of negative self-talk, the law of attraction will bring you a lot of negativity. And so you want to do your best to really learn how to stop the banter of negative thinking. You just want to stop and take yourself back to your center and your core here and talk to yourself about your dreams and your desires and what's really important, okay? Allow this to remain clean. So your intuition will let you know before you go places if it's an energetic match for you to say, no, thank you, I'm not going there, or choose the people wisely that you go with. And that helps keep this clean. And then, of course, develop strong personal habits of awareness to be really kind and gentle with yourself. Our lives were not designed to be perfect. Our lives were designed to be expanding and growing and learning and moving. And we are eternal, and we only learn through contrast. So when we have contrast or anything negative going on, take a deep breath, just exhale a lot, go for a walk outside and say, okay, what do I really want? And how might I line up with what I really want? It's never perfect for anyone. People work very hard to look perfect on the outside. But if you sit with them and talk with them for 10 or 15 minutes, you can feel it that it's not. So energy is the precursor to all of your manifested realities. That's why I do this. Your energy field and what's happening has everything to do with what is morphed into your reality. Energy is the building block of your reality. That's why I do this, and taking care of this every day is super uber important. All right, love to you guys so much. Thank you for watching this. I'm learning how to make these quick, succinct, clear, enjoyable and actually effective for you guys to feel good after you watch this. Watch it over and over again as much as you can. Exhale, and again, anybody that can spend 2 hours outside every day has a leg up on the rest of society, because it's very hard to carry really chunky, awful energy. It's very hard to be depressed. It's very hard to have negative thoughts when you're outside in this beautiful nature. Mother Earth was made to support us and to give us everything we need. So goodbye for now. Love to you guys. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.